Life without plastic is unimaginable. It is one of the most used materials in our lives. About 360 million tons of plastic is being produced every year in the world. In the last 70 years, humans have produced an estimated 6.3 billion tons of plastic worldwide. Plastic Europe 2019. According to the statistics, an average person living in Asia consumes about 40 kilograms of plastic in a year. The number is much higher in developed American and European regions, in which it is accounted for a yearly average of 100 kilograms per person. It is a cheap and durable material, which makes it suitable for most of the applications. However, on the other hand, such high consumption of plastic ends up as plastic pollution. The plastic waste causes this pollution in the Earth's environment due to discarded objects and particles like plastic bottles, packaging, and microbeads. The accumulation of these plastic wastes adversely affects humans as well as wildlife. Erickson et al. 2014. It can affect land, chalk waterways. Also, it is imperiling the ocean life, as an estimated 8.3 million tons of plastic waste enters into the ocean every year. In the ocean, entanglement and ingestion of plastic waste can be fatal to marine animals. According to some researchers, by 2050, there would be more plastic in the ocean than of fish. Similarly, this synthetic material is posing a threat to human health. According to the Center for International Environmental Law, that plastic in its entire life cycle, from the extraction of fossil fuels to manufacturing, to consumer use, to disposal and beyond, causes adverse effects on human health. Many factors are involved in leading or impacting the plastic pollution. As the plastic is cheap, it is being overused. We can find it everywhere, even on those items where it is least expected. For instance, milk packings are lined with plastic, water bottles are spread out everywhere, food packing is being done in plastic, our rooms are filled with the items made of plastic. Every time these items are thrown away, they end up as non-decomposable plastic pollution. As this material does not decompose quickly, it pollutes lands and often flows into the ocean. The landfills filled with plastic waste sometimes pollute the groundwater, that results in significant illnesses in the inhabitants. Burning of this plastic waste cause even more severe problems by polluting the air with toxic gases. Another factor contributing to plastic pollution in the ocean is commercial fishing. It satisfies the significant demand from fish eaters around the world. At the same time, it ends up with broken plastic nets, which are a threat to marine life. Also, when submerged in the ocean for a long time, these nets release toxins in water which kills or harms local wildlife. Moreover, the lack of recycling also increases the plastic trash in our landfills and oceans. As the plastic takes almost 400 years on average to decompose, so only 12% of it decayed since the beginning of its production in the 1950s, most of the 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic ever produced still exists in different forms of trash, while only 9% of it is being recycled. The impact of plastic pollution is being felt at a global scale. Its consequences are reaching far beyond the national borders. Apparently, being a cheap and readily available material, the use of plastic is supporting the people and economy, but the reality is a bit different. Plastic trash in the ocean is causing a negative economic effect on critical industries like fisheries, aquaculture, tourism, commercial shipping, and local coastal governments in terms of cleanup costs and potential economic value loss. According to research, spending on the cleaning of plastic trash out of ocean cost $1.2 billion in Asia during 2018, which is accounted for $2.50 per capita in the region. Moreover, the global cleanup cost of ocean plastic is around $13 billion a year, which is paid by coastal municipalities and ocean users. Deloitte 2019. Besides, loss to society, people's health is at a much higher risk due to plastic pollutants which results from producing plastics. It includes the associated air pollution from burning plastics and greenhouse gas emissions from extracting and processing raw materials. Health expenditures occasioned by pollutants of the plastic industry and its waste is accounting for billions of dollars lost to the economy each year. Apart from the economic and social consequences, our environment and ecosystem are upset. Plastics pollution is affecting our food chain by poisoning some animals due to ingestion. Vegter et al., 2014. Water conservation is already a worry in places ranging from America to parts of Asia, but the world's water is in great danger because of leaking plastics and waste. Every time it rains, groundwater and reservoirs are susceptible to leaking environmental toxins. So, it is our collective responsibility to get rid of this danger by avoiding shopping bags, bottled water, food containers, and adopt recycling as much as possible.